Here, though, want to jump in on this story about the Kent homicide suspect that was in court earlier today. We had a crew inside there, a Des Moines man arrested and charged late last week with second-degree murder in connection to the 2021 disappearance of Austin Leming in Kent. Detectives found blood and evidence in Brian Mayer's apartment linking him to Leming's last known location. His remains, at this point, still missing, and folks are being urged to contact Crime Stoppers or the Kent Police tip line if they have any information. But Mayers, the suspect you see on your screen here, in court earlier today. Not a huge development, but arraigned for the first time. Let's jump into some of the details as we heard it just a short time ago.
All right, so I'll recall the case now that the defendant is present with us. Again, this is case number 25-1-07834-1. I'm Judge Keenan. I'm here in open court. Once again, who do we have for the state, please?
Jason Brookhiser for the state.
Good morning again, Counselor Brookhiser. And for the defendant, please.
Good morning again, Your Honor. For the record, attorney and multiple counsel of record for Mr. Mayers, present in court to my left.
Okay, good morning again, Counselor Mortikova, and good morning to your client. Whenever the state's ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, is your true and correct name Brian Christopher Mayers?
Defense confirms counsel for the state has the correct name.
Okay. Mr. Mayers, you've been charged by information. Information charges you in count 1 with the crime of murder in the second degree. That in King County, Washington, on or about December 8, 2021, with intent to cause the death of another person, you did cause the death of Austin Matthew Leming, who died on or about December 8, 2021. I'm providing to you, through your counsel, a copy of that information. I'd ask that you acknowledge receipt, waive further formal reading, and enter a plea at this time.
Defense acknowledges receipt of the information. We ask the court to waive further formal reading and ask the court to enter a plea of not guilty as currently charged.
The court will enter a plea of not guilty. Counselor Mortikova, did you want to address release this morning?
Will reserve, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Counselor Brookhiser, what's the state requesting, please?
The state is asking to maintain the current conditions, bail in the amount of $5 million with the condition that if the defendant posts, he be placed on electronic home monitoring with a GPS bracelet, that he have no contact with the witness, named witness Jamie Mon, that he maintain contact with his attorney, no possession of weapons, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Well, given my conclusion that there's a substantial danger the defendant will commit a violent offense, along with the fact that the defense is reserving on the issue of release, I'll order all those conditions for now. We just need the next court case, please.
Your Honor, the state is asking for omnibus on December 15 and a trial date of January 5 of 2026 with expiration January 23rd of 2026. And I believe counsel is in agreement.
Counselor Mortikova, you okay with those dates?
You know, within the speedy trial extension, Your Honor, defense is in agreement.
All right, I'll order those dates. That concludes this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else for any business?
All right, so I know that moves very quickly, and the camera was moving around quite a bit. Part of the reason is that we have been ordered not to show the face of the suspect, although you did see the mugshot there on your screen. The suspect, identified as 46-year-old Brian Mayers, arrested and charged with second-degree murder in connection to the disappearance of 36-year-old Austin Leming, who hasn't been spotted since December of 2021. Leming's last known location reported to be Puyallup, where there were indications that he might be missing under suspicious circumstances. He was then traced back to an apartment in Kent. According to our latest reporting on Fox13Seattle.com, there was a 4-year investigation. Kent police detectives uncovered that Leming was last known to be with Mayers, and a search of his apartment led to the discovery of blood and evidence that Leming was in Mayers' apartment prior to that disappearance. Police in Valley SWAT arrested Mayers back on Monday, November 17th, so a week ago today, after surrounding his home. We also note he has a long criminal history stretching back to the early 2000s. That includes 14 felonies for assault, eluding, vehicle theft, possession, and a stolen property conviction. So a lot to dig into there, and of course we'll have more information as we continue to dig into this story.